Welcome, race fans. Tonight we are at Daytona here with the trucks, with a brand new league, Trucks Gone Wild. We are about a little less than 5.5 minutes away from qualifying. So thanks again for joining us here tonight, and hopefully enjoy the show. All right, coming down to 1 minute until qualifying, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Follow us along here. We broadcast every night of the week here. Not every night on YouTube, but 6 nights out of the 7 we broadcast up to YouTube. You can follow us at Facebook at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Also check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Alright, that's going to wrap up practice, and we'll step away here for a quick minute and play our national anthem to get things going.
Guys.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Alright, still waiting on the first times to come in. There we go. Some of them coming in now. Yeah, what's up, Scott?
Hey Rudy, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Alright.
I just wanted to pop in for a minute and just say that got some bad news tonight from a friend of ours. You know him too, Rudy, and I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but I just wanted to say on the broadcast that hang in there, buddy, and we all stand behind you. And you should definitely know that, and don't give up, man. Fight the fight.
That's right.
So I just wanted to come up and say that. I just want to, like I said, I'm not going to mention anything or any names or anything, but I just want to let him know that we're all here and, hang in there.
Yes, sir.
I also wanted to say that just let everybody out there know that this is a brand new league starting. It's my buddy Johnny. He's also a member of the Raider Nation, so I had to show up tonight and help support the Raider Nation. But if you're listening out there and you want to race super speedways every Monday night, he's going to have a 12 race schedule going on. Tonight's race 1. We're going to alternate between Daytona and Talladega. And I'm not sure how the cash prizes are going to work, if he's going to give out money or anything like that. But I know he's definitely got some big plans for this league. But we're just getting started and we're looking for drivers. So anybody wants to come race, check out Trucks Gone Wild.
Very cool. Well, good luck to you tonight out there, Scott.
Thank you, sir. If you wouldn't mind, just kind of catch a glimpse of that paint scheme I got on there, man. That's something that I think everybody's going to dig tonight. So it's a throwback, but it's also something that's very, like, everybody's going to know it when you see it. So
All right, we'll
brother,
check it out.
I'll just say that, brother. Mm-hmm. All right, buddy. Well, have a good race, Rudy.
All right, you too.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Andrew Schulte taking the pole over. Lewis Cauldron in second. And James Lehman's slipping in there and taking the pole. Wow, look at this. By 1/1000th of a second, he beat Andrew Schulte. Not sure if that'll hold up, but we'll see. All right, so let's get down here to the grid as they're getting ready to grid up. We'll run down through the qualifying order. James Lehman bringing home the pole position here, so congratulations to him with a 50.36. Andrew Schulte will come in second. Lewis Cauldron third. Rob Malone fourth. Chris Voiles fifth. Robert Riley sixth. Anthony Corey seventh. Wally Turheimer eighth. Marty Komeritz in Komertz, whatever it is, in ninth. Kyle Keiselbach in 10th. Andrew Packer 11th. Scott Brinson 12th. Ed Hewitt starting 13th. Johnny Smith 15th. Drew Pfaffman 16th. And Kerry Cleaver rounding out the field in 17th place. Not a big field, but it should be exciting racing nonetheless. All right, here we go. All right, 75 laps are turning here, and I do believe they got 65% fuel. So they will have to make a couple of pit stops, probably about 3. Pace car in. Green, green, green. Robert Riley doing the old slip up on the high side. Gets a great start. Takes it 3 wide. Trying to make that stick up there. Boy, he's doing a good job of it, but nobody up there to work with him. It looks like he is going to have to fall back into line. Lewis Cauldron already tucking up under James Lehman. Those two trying to get a little bit of a pull away, but too hard to pull away from anybody on here. These trucks draft so well. And James Lehman is not going to lead the first lap. It looks like Lewis Cauldron will be our leader. They go too wide. Back in the field here ways Anthony Corey, 10th place. on that bottom. Kyle Kieselback on the high side. Right in the middle of the pack here. Too wide around here. This is what they got to do. Everybody's trying to just hang on to the draft for right now. Long race ahead of them. Rob Malone, 6th place. Andrew Schulte trying to slip by on the high side. Trying to do what Lewis Cauldron did there earlier. Lehman pushing Lewis right here, and Lewis will lead the 3rd lap of the race. Wally Turheimer riding on the bottom there in 5th place, followed by his teammate Chris Boyle. He's got somebody out of shape back there. Oh, Marty. Whoa, he is really trying to steer it, but no caution. Wow, let's go take a look at that one more time, because he was really out of shape. Caught that apron right there. Was really out of shape and trying to steer it out, but man, he was all over that apron, could not get off of it. Whoa, boy, that was really some good driving. He had to have been just sawing on that wheel. I wonder if we could ride along with him and watch this. He is just sawing on that wheel the whole way around here. Right, left the whole way. He's going right, and then he's going left, and then he's going right. He did a good job of keeping it off the wall, but he's going to be way back, out of contention now. Waiting for a caution to come out. We got another brand new leader, Andrew Schulte. He'll be waiting for a caution to come out to hopefully get caught up to the field, but he's already 29 seconds behind the leader. Now, I didn't see what happened to Robert Riley, but Robert Riley's out of it now too. What the heck happened to him? Let's go back and check out what happened to Robert. Oh, he come down the line right into Chris. I'm sorry, he come down into Lewis Cauldron right there. Lewis was just holding his line. Rob Malone now being showed as the leader. Scott Brinson in 2nd. Scott wanted me to look at his truck. Let's see if we can get down here a little closer. He's bidding for the lead right now. We'll get down here a little closer. WrestleMania or whatever. Not sure what that is, but he said people would know. Okay, well, I think that's Hulk Hogan. Hulkmania or something. I don't know. I can't read it. Scott Brinson in the lead. A lot of shuffling around going on. I'll get that out. Second place, Rob Malone. Third place, Kyle Kieselbach in fourth. And Kerry Cleaver, look at this. Coming all the way up. Let's see, he started 17th on the field, running in fifth. Pretty awesome. Ed Hewitt on the high side. These guys are closing in on Marty. He's catching up to Robert Riley, it looks like. Robert and him may work together here. But if they're not careful, I'll tell you what, they've got the leaders coming up behind them. Leaders just coming out of the turn. Those two get hooked up together. Let's see what they can do. Brinson and company coming. They're about to take them 3 wide here to pass them up and put them a lap down. Robert Riley staying up against the wall. Marty staying up there. Oh no, it looks like we got a wreck. Kerry Cleaver going to get into it. And still no caution. I seen what happened there, but let's go back and take a look at it here real quick. After they passed Robert Riley, Kerry was kind of in the middle. Marty up on the high side. It looks like Marty come down the hill and got into the side of Kerry Cleaver. And that puts Kerry right into the outside wall. But now they have a caution. Well, let me see if I can figure out where the caution is. Okay, somebody must have threw the caution on that, I guess. They must have threw the caution. Let's see if the admin threw the caution. No? That was really delayed, I guess. Really delayed caution. Well, first caution of the race out on lap 13 here, folks. Out of a 75 lap race. Everybody's still in it right now. And Scott is going to bring them to pit road. Oh, Wally Turheimer's been in his pit stall. Brinson will come out first. Rob Malone second, Ed Hewitt third, James Lehman fourth, and Drew Pfaffman fifth. All right, Robert Riley will be the way by, and he'll be back on the tail end of the lead lap. We're lining up here now, folks, and we're going back green next time by. Ed Hewitt starting on the outside of the front row. Scott Brinson will be the leader of this race, getting ready to start them off here again. Green flag run, so get ready, folks. Tighten up them seat belts because we're about to go back green flag racing. Alright, here we go. Pace car's in, green is out. Good start by Brinson and James Lehman. Ed Hewitt was like sleeping at the wheel there. Wow, is he ever sleeping on that start? Must have been in the wrong gear or something. Willie Turheimer to the high side. Followed by the 24 of Drew Pfaffman. Terry Cleaver able to get back into things here. They do have 2 resets tonight, so we got a reset done and back in the race. Robert Riley picking up a couple of positions already, but I don't believe he got the stop. And Ed Hewitt way off of the pace back here. Interesting. Don't know what his strategy is, but Rob Malone back in 15th. As Brinson continues to lead up in the front. Johnny Smith to the high side. Getting a good shove down the front stretch. Gets a pretty good run. And he may be our new leader here. Brinson's still holding on to it on the inside. Inside is always faster in the turns, but coming to the straightaway here, Johnny Smith with a great run. Let's see if he can hang on to this. Johnny Smith leads that lap. Oh, he gets a little loose. Up the hill he went. They had to really back out of it, him and Anthony Corey. That was a close call for both of them. Marty back into the mix of things here, 7th place. Lewis Cauldron getting a reprieve and getting back into it. Oh, we've got a big one, folks. That was the big one. We always say that there's gonna be a big one. We just don't know when. So let's go down here and watch from the far chase view, because I think this is up front is where this all happened. Let's see if we can figure out what happened. Oh, looks like Lehman maybe. Comes into Johnny Smith here. I think he got the old bumper hook off of Scott Brinson, and that pushed him out to the outside wall, and that's going to gather them all up, folks. This whole outside line is going to get into that, and a few of the guys on the inside line. Oh my. Tore up trucks everywhere now. So getting back up here, Brinson still in the lead. Let's see if he brings him to pit road once again. And we're almost a third of the way through the race. And yes, he does bring them all to pit road one more time. With this short fuel load, you're probably going to want to pit anytime you can to take fuel. Lehman on pit road. I believe he is towing, because I think I heard his engine let go. Brinson will come off first. The one that stayed out was Johnny Smith, will be scored as our leader now. He stays out. Lewis Cauldron also. I thought Johnny got some damage on that, but yeah, he's got a lot of damage on that truck. Left and right front. Nose pretty well mangled in. Well, let's see if we can find somebody here to talk to. Give me a second, Drew. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, how's the racing been for you? You're in 4th place.
It's been pretty good, actually. It's been cleaner than I originally thought it was going to be.
Well, that just about took out the whole front part of the field. I bet you that was a little scary watching that.
Yeah, I think it was James. He had to go up and get some air, and I was getting pushed really hard, and it went 3 wide. It was really scary.
I bet it was. Well, looks like he had blew the motor on it and had to tow and would be on pit road. So, but 4th place, not a bad place to be, I guess, once this thing gets going here. Well, looks like, man, you're going to jump up to second. Whoa, very good.
That's going to be good.
Yeah. Now, do you have a partner to work with on that high side?
Well, I'm going to try to get down with Scott.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Drew. We'll be watching for you.
Thanks for bringing me up here.
Yes, sir. All right, let's see what Drew's got. If he's going to duck in behind Scott. When he's blinking. We'll stay on Scott. He's the leader anyhow, so he's not blinking at the moment. Okay, lights are off on the pace car. We're ready to go green. Be going green next time by, taking lap 27 out of 75. Alright folks, here we go. They've come around far enough here and the pace car is ready to go to pit road. It is in. And Brinson on the loud pedal. Kerry Cleaver closing that gap up, trying to stay with Scott Brinson. Drew kind of getting snookered there a little bit, stuck up on the high side, looking for some help from Robert Riley. And we have another caution. Oh, we got lots of them into it here. Somebody made a big boo-boo here, so let's see what happened. This was right after the restart. Okay, not sure exactly what happened there, but who is that? Ed Hewitt. Why was Ed coming clear down the hill like that? Into the 75 of Johnny Smith, and I think Johnny seen it happening, and Ed just kept right on coming down. Okay. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Well, all right. Well, very interesting. Don't know what happened there, folks. Let me see if I can maybe, well, Ed's probably going to be coming for pit road. Well, Well, anyhow, back up here to our leader. I don't know what happened there. Now, it looks like James Lehman has taken his truck behind pit road, and he is parked for the rest of the week. Waiting to see if he comes back next week. We're down to 15 drivers left on the track at the moment. So again, Drew Pfaffman will be starting on the outside of Scott Brinson again. Let's see if I can get... See if I can get Kerry Cleaver into the booth with me here. Kerry, you got a copy? Kerry Cleaver, do you have a copy? Kerry, this is Rudy in the booth. Do you have a copy? Oh, guess he can't talk. I guess you can't talk, folks. I don't know. I've had that problem before. I don't know why they can't talk. Must not have a button set up or something. Well, maybe I'll see if I can get Anthony Corey up here. Anthony, do you have a copy?
I certainly do, Rudy.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Kerry. I tried to talk to him, but I can't. I don't know.
He was having an issue with TeamSpeak.
Okay. Well, anyhow, Anthony, you're back in 12th place now. You've yet to been up there far enough to lead any laps. What is your plan for the night? Are you just kind of riding in the back right now to see how things are going to go?
Johnny and I were just talking. We're going to try to stay in the proximity of each other and just ride it out and see what happens. Up front doesn't seem like the place to be.
Yeah, I was watching there. Did anybody kind of get the idea of what happened with Ed Hewitt?
He said his screen had blanked out, and when we took the restart, he just went straight, and that screwed up a couple of us.
Yeah, I seen that, and I was like, wow, because that's not like him to just like do something like that out of the blue, you know. I mean, so it had to have been a technical issue. So, well, Anthony, get up to the front there, brother. Hopefully, you guys can keep it together here long enough and maybe win this.
We'll see what we can do, Rudy.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Anthony Corey back in 12th. They're waiting for the caution lights to go off. They should go off this time by. So far, everybody's still on the lead lap, all 15 drivers, as James Lehman has taken his car behind pit road. And there the lights go off. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car in and Brinson on the loud pedal. Baffman with a pretty good start that time will lead that lap. Yeah, he got a great start that time. Looks like he's going to come down the hill in front of the leader, Scott Brinson. And we've got a couple into the wall back there. Robert Riley into the wall. Not sure what happened. Let's go take a look at it here. This was right on the restart again. These guys, boy, having trouble getting going on these restarts. Whoa. Oh, okay, I see. Robert I think that kind of freaked Robert out there when was that the 72? Lewis Cauldron comes right down the hill in front of Robert. It was like, whoa. And then he comes up the hill and collects another truck. Both of them go into the wall, and both of them are going to have a little damage now, but they're back up and running. Back here with the second group. Don't believe he got any major damage on that truck, so he's leading, looks like Andrew Packer, Ed Hewitt, Anthony Corey, and Kyle Kieselbach is back here. He was the one that got caught in there with Ed. It's now 8 seconds behind the leader as Drew Pfaffman continues to lead. And we have another caution, folks. Ed Hewitt involved in that one again. Let's see what happened. Oh, the 67 of Andrew Packer. Looks like he got really out of shape right there. Let's go back here. We'll watch this. I think he got the bumper hook off of Robert Riley right there. And when he goes out, tries to steer out of it, looks like he's going to come right back down across the track and take out Ed Hewitt. And the number 73 also going to get some of it, Anthony Corey. But Ed goes for a heck of a ride right there. So again, Ed Hewitt involved in that. Just kind of a victim of circumstance. He just cannot get a break. Alright, taking a look at the race summary here. This is caution number 4, folks, in 35 laps. Now, some of these guys have raced together, and they do have a couple of new folks in here that have never raced with these guys before. So, let's see if they come to pit road. If they don't, I might talk to Andrew Schulte maybe. But I think they are coming to pit road. Yes. Well, a few of them. A few of them coming to pit road. So that's going to leave Kerry Cleaver out in the lead, but I want to talk to Andrew Schulte. Somebody hit back there. Is that Johnny Smith that got into the wall right there? What the heck was that? Yeah, his truck just went to the right and he got into the outside wall. Wow, that was really weird. Well, anyhow, I wanted to talk to Andrew Schulte. Let's see if we can find Andrew in here. Andrew, let's see if I can get a hold of Andrew here. Andrew Schulte, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're in a good place here, 3rd place. You're going to be starting behind the leader, Kerry Cleaver. Does that make you happy?
Oh yeah, we've had a strong truck all night and started out front. Actually tied for the pole and was able to lead a couple laps and got shuffled back under the pit. I had gotten to the back of Chris and felt bad about that because I didn't mean to be that close to him in the pit, and sat in the pit till he got out, followed him out, and been working our way back up, and we finally are back in the top 3 and hopefully going to stay up here for the rest of the race.
That's very good, very good. Well, how's the racing been? I know that's been kind of caution-filled here tonight. You got a few new guys out here that you guys maybe aren't used to racing around, or they're not used to racing around you. How much is that coming into play?
Yeah, it's been kind of a wreck fest so far. Hopefully it settles down and we can get a couple green flag runs in here before the end of the race. But I've just been hanging back on the pack back there, or when I'm back in the pack back there, I'm just hanging out, not trying to push too hard, just riding, trying to get to the end of the race.
Well, I don't blame you there. I don't blame you. So that's a good place to be, though. 3rd place for right now. But good luck for the rest of the race, Andrew, and we'll be looking for you to bring it to victory lane.
Thank you, Rudy.
Okay. Might have something for the leader. I don't know. But Kerry Cleaver leading for the first time today. That's pretty awesome. Wally Turheimer starting second, Andrew Schulte third, Chris Boyles fourth, and Lewis Cauldron back up to fifth place. Alright, looks like the lights are out on the Ford Mustang, and we are doubling up here, folks. Alright, a little over halfway. We've already had 4 cautions, folks, so let's get this thing rolling here once again. Truck's gone wild here at Daytona. And it's been a wild one for these guys. Pace car in. And Kerry Cleaver hits the gas and green, green, green. Andrew Schulte trying to get a run there to stay with Kerry Cleaver. Lewis Cauldron looking for a teammate. Marty back here 6th place. Kyle 7th. Andrew Packer in 8th. Rob Malone takes that position away. A lot of guys getting shuffled around back here. Scott Brinson almost gets into the number 67 there. I believe that's who that was. Yeah, Andrew Packer. And Johnny Smith way off of the pace back here. Must have missed the start or didn't see exactly what happened there, but going to be way back 12 seconds behind the leader already. That's not a good place to be back there without a dancing partner. And it looks like we have another retiree from the race, Ed Hewitt, taking his truck behind the wall. Down to 14 drivers. Oh, the leaders getting together. Wally Turheimer and Kerry Cleaver touching. Oh, we got another wreck. This is going to gather up a few of them again. Alrighty, let's see here what happens. Oh, right there. Looks like the number 9 comes all the way down the hill. Not sure why he did that, but... Or did... No, wait a minute. It looks like they might have just met in the middle here because he went down and Kyle went up a little, so that, I guess they just kind of met in the middle. That's going to collect both of them into it. And Robert Riley looks like he may have slipped by Scott Brinson on the grass. Those they might have missed all that, so that's probably a good thing. Back up live. And it looks like the leader is bringing them all to pit road. Or some of them. Alright, so Lewis Cauldron back out in the lead. I don't think Lewis, yes, Lewis is in here. Lewis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got a copy.
Well, you're back out in the lead there, brother. Patience is a virtue. You got caught up in that one there earlier and was shuffled to the back. Was looking a little bleak for you there for a while, but you're back in the lead. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's just awesome to get back up here on the front. I'm just trying to make sure I make some good strategies and whatnot. But yeah, that wreck was pretty unfortunate, but it was just a racing deal. I know the front two guys on the outside lane were trying to just get down on the bottom lane, but and unfortunately we just didn't have the room to make it work. So should be a good run to the finish. I'm trying to make sure that I can get all the way, and hopefully I can try to stay up front and race with these guys.
Now, will you have to stop one more time for fuel?
I'm hoping not to, but it's going to be a little too close to call right now. I got about 7 gallons remaining, so we'll see what the Silverado can do, and going to try to run it to the front. If not, then hopefully I can try to make it to the finish at least, but we'll see what it can do.
All right, well, good luck out there, brother.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
Scott Brinson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy. How we doing this evening, buddy?
Holy smokes, brother, that was a close call. You had to take it out across the grass to miss all that. What happened up there? Looked like a couple of guys just kind of got together. They kind of met in the middle.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I was too far back. I just saw him head towards the wall, and I told Drew to go low, and he's like, yeah, just about time you told me to go low. We got down to the low side, and they were all down there. I was like, yeah, it was bad advice.
Wow.
So I just drove it through the grass, man. It was a 150-mile-an-hour lawn job. It looked like the grass needed a little cutting, so I took care of it. The maintenance crew can take the night off.
There you go. There you go. Good idea. Well, you led a lot of laps out there, 20 laps earlier. I bet you that felt really good.
Yeah. We got out front, and the Hulkmania truck was running pretty strong, and we're back close to the front now, and I'm going to be looking to put it back out front here and hopefully bring this home tonight.
All right, brother.
Pick me up after a bad weekend of football, let me tell you what.
Yeah. All right, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Well, let's see if Scott can get it back up there. But Lewis Cauldron back in the lead. Looks like we did have a few late pit stops there. Wally Turheimer, Chris Boyles, and Rob Malone coming into pit road. I guess top off that tank and make sure they got enough fuel to make it to the end. Not a bad call at all. I would have probably done the same thing. I mean, you're really not giving up track position. You know, you may give up a couple of positions on there, but it's something that you can get back because you can go from the back to the front in 1 lap. I've seen it done. So, you know, I mean, it can happen, and it wasn't a bad call. That was a really good call. Okay, folks, here we go. Pace car's in. And green, green, green. Anthony Corey on the outside. Him and Scott Brinson trying to get something working. Robert Riley in third. Tucked right up under the bumper of Lewis Cauldron now. And I mean, he is on the move. Goes to the outside looking for some help. Not going to get it just yet. And now it looks like the 24 of Drew Pfaffman pulls out and goes with him. And Robert Riley leads his first lap of the race. Brinson on the inside. Robert Riley dumps off his partner Drew Pfaffman to take over the lead. And now Lewis Cauldron goes to the outside. Oh, they get together. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Well, let's get up here on Robert Riley. If I can find him. There he is. He comes to the bottom in front of Scott. Lewis Cauldron goes to the outside right here. Scott Brinson tucks up underneath him. And, oh man, I don't know, that was kind of... Looks like Lewis Cauldron comes down the hill into him. Yeah, he comes down the hill. I'm trying to get that side draft. Comes right down the hill into Robert Riley, and Riley flips end over end, sideways, barrel rolling. Oh my. So Robert Riley getting a lot of damage on that truck. And I don't know if that's if he's gonna be able to recoup from that or not. If he's got another setup or reset, excuse me. I don't know if he's got another reset. I'll have to wait and see. He'll be coming to pit road here right directly. He's trying to make it there now, and I'm hoping he does have another reset. If not, he's going to be sitting there for a long time getting that fixed up. Got a lot of guys that have stopped now, and I would have to say Robert Riley did not have a reset. Oh no. He's used them all up, so that's going to pretty much end his day. Doggone it. Well, Brinson will be our leader once again. Robert Riley, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, we got you.
Victim of circumstance for about the 5th time tonight, brother. Man, I'm telling you, you can't win for losing, can you?
No, I tried to get it out there and had Brinson, my teammate, pushing me, and I don't know what exactly happened. I'm trying to look at the replay now to see what transpired there.
Well, it kind of looked like Lewis come down the hill into you, but I mean, I'm not calling anybody out. You know, that's not for me to say. I'm just looking at it from my perspective. But you know, you were holding your line pretty good there, and it looked like he tried to come down there and get a little side draft off you, and just barely caught the back corner of your truck. But are you going to be able to get it back out, or how much damage do you have?
Yeah, well, I've used up all my quick repairs, and we got about 7 minutes of required and 4 minutes of optional. We'll try to get it out, ride it out, get some points, and see if we can help one of our teammates out.
Well, there you go. That's a good attitude to have there, Robert. Well, sorry about your luck there, brother, and good luck next week.
Yeah, we appreciate it, Rudy. We're going to take the MaxSpeedTV 2 Toyota and ride around a little bit, give us a little bit of exposure here.
There you go. All right. See you later. Good luck. Johnny Smith, the league owner here, back in 12th place. Wonder if I could get a word in with him. Johnny, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Back in 12th, you survived a couple of really bad ones there. Tell me about how the racing's been so far.
It hasn't been too bad. We've had a few cautions too many right now, but I think we'll be all right. I'm out of fast repair, so just trying to keep the truck clean for the last 10 laps.
Well, that's a good thing, yeah. I've noticed it's just guys are really racing each other hard. Is the truck really is it difficult to handle out there on the track in the air? You know, in the dirty air is what you might want to say.
It's actually a little weird right now, Rudy. I mean, last week everything was fine, but I am finding a lot of these guys are just bouncing all over, and I'm doing the same thing. So I don't know, this little update we had today did something or what, but yeah, they're bouncing around pretty good.
All right, interesting. Well, I guess we'll see how the rest of the race goes here, but good luck, Johnny, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you, sir.
All right, well, that brings Johnny clear up to about 8th place or 9th place, but right now, Brinson in command of this restart. Let's get it going again here. We'll be restarting on lap 51. We'll have 25 to go. 25 to go. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car heads for pit road. Brinson on the loud pedal, not wasting a second of time, gets a great start. Drew Pfaffman does get a good start that time and ducks in behind Scott Brinson. That leaves Wally Turheimer on the high side looking for a partner. It looks like he picked up his teammate Chris Boyle. And Lewis Cauldron working with them up on the high side. 3 of them should be able to do pretty good up there. But Wally Turheimer looking to lead some more laps. He does have about a truck length on Scott Brinson right now. Brinson comes back hard on the bottom. Retakes the lead, and let's see who's going to be leading at the line here. It looks like Brinson right now. I believe he did get that lap, yes. Wally determined, and he does drop off his teammate and comes to the bottom and will take the lead and goes back to the top to pick up his teammate again. Brinson back in the lead. They know the laps are clicking down, time is clicking down. Boy, trucks are blinking out. Wow. Marty in third in the number 9. Andrew Schulte, 6th place. Go back and check on Johnny Smith. He's already up to the 9th place after that restart. Got by Rob Malone, Anthony Corey, and Kerry Cleaver. Rob Malone having a little race of their own back here in the pack. Cauldron getting shuffled back. And Andrew Packer slips in there for 7th place on the bottom. Schulte right along here with Andrew. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Close race, and Pfaffman almost getting up the hill into Wally Turheimer. Chris Boyle's out of shape. Man, these guys are like all over the place. The number 9 out of shape. Man, these guys are out of shape. Brinson continues to lead. And it looks like Scott will clinch the most laps led here tonight. Right now he's got 29. Coming to the line will be 30 for Scott Brinson, and he will clinch the title for the most laps led. Nobody can beat him for that, and he does take it. Comes up in front of Wally Turheimer to slow up that big run Wally had. Wally wasn't intimidated by that one bit because he comes right back. Him and Chris Boyle's on the high side. Almost touching again. Man, these guys are racing hard right now. Schulte to the bottom. Guys all nose to tail, all the way back to Kerry Cleaver in 12th place. Wally Turheimer does bring it down to the bottom. Falling behind Andrew Schulte. Now he goes back to the high side, looking for somebody to go with him, and nobody wants to go with him. And boy, that really upset the number 9 there. He had pushed the 9 clear down below the apron. Good eye by Marty there. That was really close. Wally Turheimer just come down the hill. Didn't even look to see if anybody was right there next to him. Now he goes to the bottom. Turheimer on Brinson's tail. Looks like Drew Pfaffman getting left hung out to dry out there on the high side. Nobody to dance with or race with. And he's going to go from up in the front to the back of the field here really quick. Nobody wants to get up there and help him. And he's going to have to duck in behind Anthony Corey and puts him in the back. Looking back on the field, Wally Turheimer staying right with Scott Brinson. 17 laps to go. Make that 16. Marty Comritz in 3rd place, Lewis Cauldron 4th, and Andrew Parker riding in the 5th position. Rob Malone in 6th, Chris Boyle 7th. Right along here with Chris for a few minutes. He does have a little damage on the front of that truck, which I didn't notice there before. The old hood's popped up a little, but as long as he stays in the draft, he should be okay. Brinson out front for 36 laps, 14 to go. Can he bring it to victory lane tonight? Wally Turheimer got something different to say about that. If there's anything he can do to try to get by Scott, he's going to do it. Little shuffling around back here in the pack. So it looks like Johnny Smith trying to make his run to the front, working with Anthony Corey. It's getting to be about that time. Lewis Cauldron goes to the top. Now Marty Commert's to the top. This is the best of what's left out here racing, and I'll tell you what, they're doing a fantastic job of it right now. Rob Malone on the bottom. Everybody looking for that extra 1 mile an hour or extra horsepower that they, whatever they can do to try to find. Wally Turheimer still hanging on in second place. Just going to go green the rest of the way. We got 11 laps to go. Right now it's just kind of follow the leader, and the cars are dancing around a lot back here. Drew Pfaffman kind of getting shoved to the high side again after he worked his way back up. Kerry Cleaver well off the pace back here. Marty getting shuffled out. And it looks like Robert Riley back on the track trying to make the best of it for points. 14 laps down, not bad for 7 minutes of repair. 10 to go this time. Brinson and Turheimer in the lead. Andrew Packer still riding in fourth place with some damage, but he's hanging on pretty good right there for having a little bit of damage. Rob Malone in fifth. Nine more laps to go, folks. Andrew Schulte trying to figure out what he did to get shuffled back here, what he needs to do to get back up to the front. Oh, Chris Boyles. Good save by Chris Boyles. Catches that apron. That's probably going to do his chance for a win here out the window, I'm sure. Now he's well off of the pace. He'll maybe try to drift back and pick up with somebody else, but Marty Commert's way back 11th place, Kerry Cleaver 12th. And again, Scott and Wally Turheimer, that's been the ones out front here for the most of the race. Cauldron on the high side trying to find somebody to go with them. And Drew Pfaffman is back up into third. We got somebody might be coming to pit road, a couple of guys. Yes. Andrew Parker and Andrew Schulte both coming to pit road. Must have miscalculated on the fuel or something there. I don't know if these guys have got enough fuel to make it to the end, or maybe not. Maybe they're all going to have to pit. This is going to could throw a clinker into the whole thing right here. If these guys are not going to be able to make it and do have to pit. Yes, they're all coming to pit road. Oh, that's going to bring the caution out. Drew Pfaffman, I seen what happened to Drew Pfaffman there. I'm not sure if I can catch that. Let's see if I can catch that one more time here. This was, I'm not sure if he misread what was going on there. They go by Robert Riley 3 wide. Scott going to pit road. Looked like Drew cut down and was going to go too. Almost got into Scott and tried to keep it off of Scott, and looks like he goes right back up into the 73. I am really surprised that did not bring the caution out. Holy smokes. Well, that did his day in. Lewis Cauldron out in the lead now. Wally Turheimer second. I'm not sure if these guys have got enough fuel to make it to the end. Looks like Drew Pfaffman hit the old Alt F4 and he is gone. Rob Malone in fourth. I think these guys have got enough fuel to make it to the end. Well, I guess we'll find out if they run out of fuel. This could be a real upset here. 4 laps to go. I don't think they're going to want to stop now with 4 to go. All right, 3 to go at the line. 3 more circuits around Daytona. And here comes Rob Malone on the outside by himself. Boy, he is making it work up there too. Hasn't quite cleared our leader yet. And it looks like he does now. Rob Malone will be our leader. Lewis Cauldron second, Wally Turheimer third, and Johnny Smith fourth. All looking for a podium seat here tonight. 2 laps to go, folks. 2 more circuits. Yeah, what happened there, Drew? Looked like you must have misread something there. I don't know. Everybody's blinking out. I hope the server ain't gonna crash. I don't know the weird update stuff that went on today. I don't know. I don't know what they changed, but they could still be doing some stuff behind the servers. If we take the white flag, 1 more lap to go. Rob Malone in command. Lewis Cauldron right there ready to pounce. I would not want to be Rob at all right now. He has got a mirror full of Lewis Cauldron. And Lewis pulls out. Drag race down the backstretch. Deciding between them 2. Johnny Smith in third. Wally Turheimer falling way off. This is it at the line, folks. This is it, and it looks like Rob Malone, but it ain't over yet. And that, yes, Rob Malone wins it there, folks. Rob Malone is our winner. We can go back and let's watch that one more time here right at the finish line so you can see. In case you don't believe me, we'll get the bird's eye view of it right here. right there is the win. So, all right, well, let me see if I can find Rob here. He's going to be excited, I'm sure. Rob Malone, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Lewis made a heck of a valiant effort there at the end. They pulled out, and were you a little worried that you were going to beat him to the line?
Yeah. I knew he was saving fuel, and I knew I had plenty to go, so that's why I made the pass when I did, and was just hoping I could keep in front of him. And the number 83 Valvoline Chevrolet brought it home to victory tonight.
Well, that's good. Boy, I'll tell you what, you made a heck of a charge on the outside there by yourself. How the heck did you do that? It's like you had 5 extra horsepower than that bottom line.
Well, I think those 3 guys were worried about fuel. They were just trying to save it a little bit and pedal it, and I had plenty to go. I knew I had to do it right then, or I wasn't going to do anything at all. Well,
it worked out in your favor, brother, and congratulations to you on a victory here. First race of this new league here, Trucks Gone Wild. How's that make you feel about bringing home the first win?
Oh, that's an awesome feel. Anytime you can win a race, it's awesome. But to win the first one of the year, that kind of sets the bar for you. So I'm really excited I'm really looking forward to the season.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll go celebrate, and we'll talk to you again hopefully next week in Victory Lane, maybe, huh?
All right. Thank you very much for having me.
All righty. Okay, second place, Lewis. Lewis Cauldron, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a heck of an effort you made there trying to pull out, but were you saving fuel there and kind of pedaling it for a while?
Yeah, once it got to about 15 laps to go, I started going to the heads-up display for the fuel gauge. So I was trying my best to save fuel right there with running 8 laps, trying to be smooth and whatnot. But then I thought I was okay. Then I tried to go for the lead, but then I kind of second-guessed it, and I just tried to start saving fuel. I let the 83 by a little bit so I can try to draft off them. And once we got to the white flag, I knew I was good to go, and I was trying to give it all my shot. We just separated right there, and I thought I was going to try to get him on the outside, and I got ahead of him. But once he got into 3, he had the better run right there on the inside lane. So we had a good race right there, and man, it was really, really fun. I was really hoping to get him right there, but I'll be happy with the second place finish. Hopefully, I can try to do a little bit better at Talladega next week, and just want to apologize to the 33 right there on that second incident between us. I didn't mean to tap him in the right rear right there, but I mean, it's just hard racing, and glad to bring the Logitech and LA Racing Chevrolet Silverado in second place tonight.
All right, Lewis. Well, thanks a lot for talking with us, and congrats on second. And go celebrate, brother. You deserve it.
Thank you. And I just want to thank Johnny Smith for the opportunity of running with the Trucks Gone Wild League tonight, and I have a couple of friends watching tonight, so hopefully I put on a good show for them, and big shout out to my T4 Autosport teammates. This top 3 runs for them.
Very good, very good. Okay, thanks there, Lewis.
Thank you. You have a good night now.
You too. All right, the last one we had was Johnny Smith. You got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy. How we doing?
Well, you brought it home third tonight. Boy, I'll tell you, what a beat up hunk of junk that truck wound up being, but you managed to slip it into third. So tell me how you did it tonight.
Patience and avoiding all the craziness in front of me.
Absolutely. Well, it was still a great race overall. I mean, wound up to be a great race at the end there, all between 4 of you. I didn't see what happened to Wally Turheimer, but boy, he really fell back. Must have been a little slip or something, but you probably just thought, well, I'll just ride right here, take third, and you really didn't have nothing for them guys up in the front, did you?
I don't know. Wally actually ran out of gas. He was at 0.3 when we hit the line, so that's what happened coming in the corner. I told him to stay in it, and I probably shouldn't have because he ran out right after I said that.
Oh, man.
But, I was staying with them guys because they were running, so if we had one more lap, I probably would have caught them and been able to be in the mix.
Very good. Well, third place overall for the first race of the season. Are you looking forward to next week at Talladega?
I am looking forward to it. First race, we got a few little things that we got to adjust here and there, and we'll be ready to go.
All right. Well, we'll be looking for you next week, and I'll talk to you here in a little bit there, Johnny.
Thank you, Rudy. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor, Brandon with the Online Exchange. Thanks for getting this race hosted for us, man.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Yes. Oh, anybody else you want to shout out to or thank?
And my partner, Anthony Corey, man. He stuck with me. We stuck together there, and I think we would have had something at the end. But Talladega's next week.
There you go. All right. We'll see you then.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Okay, let's run down through the results here real quick. Rob Malone will be our winner. Lewis Cauldron with a close 21 thousandths of a second. That's how close that was. Johnny Smith in third. Wally Turheimer coming home fourth. Kerry Cleaver fifth. Scott Brinson sixth. Andrew Schulte seventh. Andrew Packer in eighth. Marty Commertz in ninth. Anthony Corey 10th. Drew Pfaffman 11th. Chris Voiles 12th. Kyle Kieselbach in 13th, Robert Riley 14th, Ed Hewitt 15th, and James Lehman rounding out the field in 16th place. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight for Trucks Gone Wild. Thanks for watching tonight, folks, and we'll be back here tomorrow night for Maximum Speed Racing. Till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.